Hello, my name is Bailey Pritchett. Today I'll be talking about Classroom Observation 1, which is through my class at WKU, which is EDU520-700. So to start off, my driving question for this lesson is what percentage of the teacher's questions are higher order, which is analysis, synthesis, or evaluation, versus lower order, which is recall and comprehension. So the lesson I'll be talking about is ninth grade biology. This was given on taxonomy and flatworm anatomy. Students created clay models to explore biological structures, and the teacher led a discussion using questioning so students understand and comprehend the lesson. The discourse strategy focus is higher order questioning. So the focus is evaluating the teacher's use of higher order questioning. Higher order questioning encourages analysis, reasoning, and evaluation. Fordham and Hanel emphasize crafting questions that promote deeper comprehension for students. Also, research supports using these to enhance critical thinking and participation. Higher order questioning versus lower order questioning. So, higher order questioning requires students to demonstrate deeper understanding. This is like critical thinking and analysis. Some examples include compare and contrast and using words like why and how to dive deeper into understanding the material. Whereas lower order questions, these typically involve recall and basic understanding. So, the students are able to remember facts, determine terms, and state information directly from their common words used during this, which is like who and what. Data collection protocol. So during this, I'll be observing the video ninth grade biology and collecting data based on the type of question that the teacher is asking the students, which is higher or lower order. I'll record the number of higher order or lower order questions within the video. And lastly, I'll be analyzing the question based on the type, frequency, and percentage within the video. So throughout the video, I analyzed all of these and I got this bar graph that is shown. Shows that we have a lot more lower order questions than higher order questions. So this is all the data combined in just one easy slide. So lower order questions, there was 12 lower order questions without the whole entire lesson, which is 60% out of 100. And then higher order questions, there was 8 throughout the video, and the percentage was 40%. So the teacher used more lower order questions than higher order questions. My interpretation of results. So the question again, what percentage of the teacher's questions are higher order versus lower order? So what does the data indicate about the strategy selected for this classroom? So this data indicates that the teacher adjusted questioning technique to promote deeper thinking. Also, the findings align with Fordham, who found that longer pauses in higher order questions increase student engagement and reasoning. Also, for results, so another question you may ask is, how did prior research inform your analysis and interpretations or support or not support your findings? So Fordham showed that higher order questions promote analysis and reasoning, and the teacher uses long pauses after complex questions, which aligns with the findings. Also, Hanel warned that overuse of low-level questions limits students' thinking, but the teacher maintained a healthy balance to reach all readability levels. And lastly, interpretation of results. The last question you may ask is, as a future teacher, how were you informed about the results? So these results were how I expected them to be, because you want to reach all readability levels in the classroom. The types of questions teachers ask shape students' thinking. And as a future and current teacher, I will plan a balance of question levels and intentionally use longer pauses for students to have time to comprehend the lesson. So this will help me foster student-centered classroom discussions. And these are my references. Thank you.